Hi, Mandy Oviatt, Moon Sedai from Land of Nerds here at Phoenix Comic Con with the crew from Voyage Trekkers. I have here Nathan, Craig, and Woody, the director, writer, and comic artist, comic writer for the series. What can y'all tell us about this web series?
Voyage Trekkers is a web series about the worst starship crew in the galaxy. We just recently finished our second season. That's the DVD right here. But we're now having an Indiegogo campaign for Voyage Trekkers, the movie.
Indiegogo campaign, awesome, awesome. Voyage Trekkers is the worst team in the galaxy. What inspired this?
Obviously, the show is inspired to a great deal by Star Trek, but it's also got Star Wars and other sci-fi elements in it. But we wanted to show, if you're always seeing the best crew out there, the best of the best out there, there's got to be the worst out there as well. And that's kind of where our heart comes from, is the worst trying to do their best.
The worst trying to do their best, yeah. So I see on your posters here you have 3 people here. What can you tell us about the characters that you have on display?
Well, Captain Sunstrike, he is the leader of the ship, and so he's very impatient. He's charismatic, but he's also pretty selfish. And then we've got Dr. Rena right there. She's the medical doctor. She's the chief doctor, but what she does is she's kind of there to be the voice of reason, you know. And then Commander Powell in the center right over there, he's kind of like apathetic, not really into anything. He's supposed to be second in charge, but he's just kind of disconnected to the whole experience.
Based off the image I'm seeing here with the commander looking down the barrel of the gun, he doesn't look to be the brightest cookie in the jar.
No.
Is that the same way with the whole crew, or?
The doctor definitely thinks that she has all the answers. The doctor definitely thinks she's got all the answers, but not all the time. And the captain definitely kind of acts with 150% kind of confidence, kind of butting his head through walls and things like that, figuratively, obviously. But yeah, they're basically the worst crew in the fleet. We're the dumping ground for all the misfits.
Not necessarily stupid, but incompetent is a good way to do it, and lackadaisical. Powell is not like dumb as much as apathetic, doesn't really care. Like, is this thing on? Is this gun working?
This thing.
Exactly. He's not really into his job.
I can understand that.
I felt that Powell has this hidden reservoir of potential that nobody's ever, he's never had the opportunity to really, show.
Right.
And there could be a heroic moment for him coming.
Are there any other? Those are the 3 major characters, I take it.
Those are the 3 main. Yeah.
What type of villains? Is it like a villain of the episode, or is there like one major overarching villain, or?
No, there's different villains depending on the episode. There's General Kang, who's kind of, kind of like a nemesis for Sunstrike. It's based off of kind of Ming the Merciless from like Flash Gordon. But they definitely have, generally the scenarios, they're their own worst enemies, you know? They're put in a situation that's very familiar from like Star Trek. And where like a good, competent crew would be able to solve this problem, they end up creating more and more problems to where they're like culturally insensitive, or they just basically create this kind of domino effect of disaster from their own actions.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say about your amazing sounding series? Because I'll be honest, I haven't caught it yet.
Okay, cool.
I plan on watching it as soon as I get a chance, because I've never even heard of it.
Awesome.
You can see it on voyagetrekkers.com, by the way. VOYAGETREKKERS.com.
Just you can check out both seasons online. And like I said before, we're doing Voyage Trekkers the movie, which you can also check on our website as well.
And it's an Indiegogo page. Is the link to the Indiegogo on your website? All right. Do you know? Have y'all just launched it, or when are you due to? When is the end of the month? Through the end of the month, you can contribute to VoyageTrekkers.com's Indiegogo campaign. Hopefully, they'll get enough money that they can film just the most amazing bad crew possible. I see there's a mask here on your counter.
Yeah.
Is this from one of your villains, or?
This is one of the.
Let's put this in camera so we can see this.
This is one of the bad guys, one of our lizard men, right here.
Oh, behind me.
And then there's also this guy right here. Here, I'll put it.
Tell me about these 2 wonderful masks.
Yeah, this This is one of our evil lizard men right here, and that's Lieutenant Jada, one of the alien officers in the ship.
So this is a good guy, this is a bad guy.
Correct.
So to say.
Yeah.
Cool. This is really kind of neat prosthetic work.
Yeah.
Awesome. Dig in the eyes. All right, I think that about wraps it up with this one. We're gonna remember you can find it at voyagetrekkers.com, and you can read more about it on landofnerds.com once we've had a chance to view it ourselves. Thank you much, and this is from Phoenix Comic Con.